Hi, I'm Michael Quigley from Kataholos. I'm on a mission to try and help 1 billion people. And in this video, I want to help you with being able to reframe the pressures and the deadlines of the end of the year into an opportunity. And how do you actually do that? Well, I'm going to give you a technique that I use, I've used for many years, that helps me to do exactly that. So let's look a little bit at context. So it's the end of the year, your team's got to perform, there's pressure, there's deadlines, you can't do it all yourself, you're hoping they can do well. There's a few more weeks to go, and you're hanging on in there. And I want to help you with where people kind of go wrong. So two things to kind of avoid. The first is some people just carry on doing what they've always done. They go, well, we did it that way last year, so we'll just keep doing it this way, even though environment might have changed, even though context might have changed. That's not a great thing to do. The opposite end of the scale is when people go, right, we're going to do it completely differently this year. We're going to rip up the playbook and we're going to embrace doing it all completely different. And your team's thinking, what? We haven't even talked about this. Like, I don't know what to do here. Like, that's what? So it's kind of two ends of the scale, right? And I want to help you with something that hits right in the middle. So it's a technique that I've used called strip back and build. You have to be able to strip back the situation. Okay, so you might know a bit, I can juggle. I'm going to try and juggle in this video, but you need to be able to strip it back into three kind of aspects of it. First aspect is, who are you? What are your values? What are you all about? What is your mission? Yeah, that is the foundational aspect. That doesn't change in the next few weeks. In fact, that should never change. That's who you are. That's what you're all about. That is the foundational aspect, right? So you don't need to change that. Like I said before, people that rip up the playbook, don't try and be a different person next few weeks. People expect you to be a certain way, so keep that in place. The second aspect is how you do things. Well, this is the mission, and this is how we do it. We provide accountancy service. We are financial planners. We are marketers. That's how we actually do this. We provide return on investment in these ways for our clients. That's the how, right? And then the third thing is the results. So we help make you more money. We help you to retire quicker. We help protect you from tribunals. We help inspire you. We do all different things. So if you strip it back, you've got three aspects there. Yeah. You've got what you're all about, how you do things, and what are the results. And this is what I recommend. Keep the foundational aspect in place. Don't change that in the next few weeks, right? And the results, focus on the results that you want. But that middle layer, you can take that out and you can do that however you want, right? So let's look at how I've actually done that in my life. I love helping people to try and learn and be the best version of them. That's who I am. That's who I'll always be, right? I help people to learn and grow through teaching, mentoring, coaching, right? That's me. Great. In place, not changing that. What was the middle way that I used to do that about 10 years ago? Oh, I used to be a primary school teacher. I used to have classes of children I taught in a school. Okay. What are the results? Well, the results were that people learned, they had a good time, they grew. Okay, great. Do I want to change the top and bottom? No, but take the middle bit out. How do I do that now? I do that as a business owner. I do that through Kataholos. So I want you to relax a little bit and recognize that you don't need to change who you are and you don't need to massively change what you just that middle bit. You've got more freedom than you realize. And once you feel that kind of sense of the pressure can come off a bit because you realize, wow, we don't have to fundamentally change everything we're trying to do in the next 3 weeks. Nope. We don't have to suddenly be able to double the results we're getting. No, we might just want to alter the middle bit a little bit. So I'll give you an example. I've got a friend called Mo. So if you're watching this, hi Mo. He's a great accountant. And they got the clients, they're doing the end of year services and things like that. And this client got a really high corporation tax bill, like really high. And I'd be a bit concerned with that. And so again, he went to the foundational aspect, what we all about, clients, right? What results? You need to help clients to grow. Okay, so the middle bit, well, we usually, deal with your returns within 3 month period, blah, blah, blah. And he thought, it's not good enough in this instance. In that middle bit, I'm going to change the deadline a little bit. And he sorted it out within a week because he took the time to be empathetic and think about the client and think, yeah, that middle bit of 3 months with the kind of result they're getting at the moment, that's not good enough. We can do that in a week. Right? Imagine how happy that client would be with that level of service. Now, again, I'm not putting you under pressure saying you have to do that. You can actually do the opposite. And I had this with a client where they asked me for something and it was really important. So again, the middle bit, and I'm thinking, well, it was really important. It must be right away. I mean, that means today. But I took the time to, listen to my own self and went, right, how am I actually going to do that? I can't do that in a day. Okay, I'm going to just ask, how long would you like that for? And they said, oh, within a week's fine. I said, within a week? He said, yeah, yeah, that's fine. So can you see where I could have gone wrong there? I could have killed myself trying to do that in a day and actually had a week, right? So strip it back and build it back up, yeah, how you want it. Foundational aspect, don't need to change that. Results clients want, they're in place. The middle bit, how you go about it, have some fun with it, have some creativity with it. Yeah. Put it on your team. Well, you've got this to do in the next 3 weeks or this week. What do you reckon? What are you going to do? Got any ideas? Put it on other people. When people get a sense of autonomy and a little bit of pressure and the fact that you trust them, they think, oh, I've always wanted, can we try it like that? Sure. Is that going to give the same results in the same way that we always do it, as who we are as people? Yeah, absolutely. I think it's actually going to be more effective. Do it. Yeah, empower people. Okay. So I hope you found that helpful. If you're new to Catalyst, please subscribe, check it out. And if you want to take your learning and growth and leadership journey a bit further, we've got all sorts of things you can check out. I've got all the links in the description in the video. So take care, check it out, try the technique, let me know how you get on. I'll see you soon.